So when I think about the men who watch my channel, I imagine them as men who are going to be very successful here very soon. Many of them up and coming, just like me. We've got goals, we've got ambitions, we have a vision of where we're going. But we're not there yet. Maybe we don't have, a really big budget. Guys, that's what this video is about. It's about how to dress, how to look like $1 million when you've got a budget of only about 100. In today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to talk about 5 areas of your wardrobe and how with $100 applied to each of them, you can up the style. You can, in a sense, up your overall look so that you come off like you're the man, like you are the success you know yourself to be. All right, guys, let's get into it. The first area of your wardrobe that I want to focus in on, gentlemen, is your clothing. So we're talking about sports jackets, shirts, trousers, suits. Think of a style, someone that is a style inspiration for you. I want you to write down in the comments. Let me know who it is. It can be a musician. It could be Bruno Mars, Justin Timberlake. It could be an actor. It could be Ryan Gosling. It could be George Clooney. It could be a classic men's style icon, Steve McQueen. It could be Cary Grant. Whoever it may be, write it down and try to think about this person. Think about, okay, do I have a similar complexion? Is my hair color, my skin color, is it somewhat similar? Because once you've got this person, what you do next is you go into Google and you type in their name and you look for various outfits that resonate with you, that would work with you. And right now you're going to create a checklist of 2 outfits that if you could nail these, it would be great. And then from those 2 outfits, you look at actually what is in those outfits, from whether it be a sports jacket, whether it be a suit, whether it be just 2 shirts with 2 pairs of trousers that you love the combination, the way the guy puts it together. You've got those on your checklist. You're not going to compromise on fit, and you've got your short checklist of items that are coming from inspiration. And then all of a sudden, you are going to try to find things at a great price. You want to look at box stores. Some of the best deals out there are when they have sales, when they got to move, get things out of the way. You're going to need to know what you're looking for, so make sure you're watching my videos. Go check out some of the other great videos out there on YouTube when it comes to men's style. But the more you know, the less time you will have to spend, but you're going to have to spend time, because when you know things and you're spending time, you are actually going to save on price. Now, other areas you're going to want to look. You're going to look at thrift stores. You're going to want to look at consignment shops. You're going to want to look at garage sales. Focus in on simple, classic styles. You're going to get the most miles out of them. And again, guys, you're going to spend a little bit of time. You're going to put in a lot more effort. But guess what? You are going to get those 2 outfits for less than $100. So the second area of your wardrobe that you want to focus in on is a key body accessory. This is going to be something that really stands out when you wear it, that people are going to notice and they're going to compliment you on. So you want to make sure it fits your lifestyle. You want to make sure that it fits proportionally your body. Now, I think watches are a great example, but you can also look at jewelry and a few other things out there, but these are things that are going to be on you all the time. You're going to get a lot of miles out of. Again, when looking at watches, you want to make sure that it's something that's going to work with your lifestyle. So if you wear a lot of suits, you want to go with something that's classically elegant. But the cool part about starting to wear an accessory like this is that you actually notice that people compliment, people notice, you feel better, and all of a sudden you start building up your confidence and you start trying out a few other things to see how people react. You start testing it. But the key thing here is you're leveling up your style with one small piece. And yes, at $100, you're definitely going to be getting a starter piece. But that's where it all starts, gentlemen, is that you get going with it. And within a year, you kind of fall into what I've done. And now I've got a collection of watches. So be careful of that. The third area of your wardrobe that we're going to focus in on now, gentlemen, are your shoes. And you can easily spend more than $100 here. Now, at that $100 budget, though, how can you actually get a good pair of shoes? Guys, you need to know what you're looking for, and you're going to have to put in the time and effort. But it is possible. So one of the best options I know out there is actually to go out to thrift stores, consignment shops, find something that is very gently used. Sometimes people buy a pair of shoes, they never wear them, and they actually send them out. You can find shoes that are next to new, that were bought for $300, going in some of these stores for $20, $10. Literally, yes, I have heard of these finds. Even if you find a beat up pair of, let's say, a company like Allen Edmonds that will rebuild the shoe, guess what? You can send it back to them and they, for about $100, will actually rebuild the shoes. Literally, you get a pair of $500 shoes back that you paid $100 for. But let's say you're not into that, guys. You want to go and look at box stores. Like I've said before, box stores are going to have some of the better deals because they can actually sell at a loss. They just got to move inventory. Another area to look at is defects. You can actually go to factory stores, Red Wing, Minnesota, not too far from me. If you go to their store, they've got an entire defect section, and we're talking very small defects, and you can find some amazing deals for a fraction of the price. The fourth area that I'm going to discuss is grooming, gentlemen. Understand that your grooming needs to be impeccable. So let's talk about haircuts. Now, you want to go to the best barber or stylist that you can find in your area. Oftentimes, it may be worth experimenting. Go outside of your comfort zone. If you're in a bigger city, try somebody new. See what they can do. Talk with them. Take in an image. Take in a picture of how you think your hair, how you would want it to look. Also, look at your face shape and think about, am I actually using a style? Am I using a type of cut that is going to best complement my face shape? Two other grooming topics I need to cover really quick, gentlemen. Your teeth. Take care of your teeth. Go to the dentist every 6 months. I didn't do this. I didn't go for a year and a half. Brushing my teeth twice a day. I'm thinking, I'm okay. I'm pretty good. Guys, I actually got gum disease. Yes, I thought I had gingivitis, went to the dentist, and they're like, oh, you've got some bacteria buildup. And instead of me being able to pay, if I would have paid and gone to the dentist every 6 months, he would have gotten rid of it. Point is, it cost me a lot more than if I would have done the preventive maintenance. Now, number two, take care of your skin, gentlemen. You want to be using a skin cream that protects you from UV rays, prevents skin cancer, and prevents your skin from wrinkling up. Skin cancer, definitely you don't want, especially if you're out in the sun quite a bit. You can prevent looking like a leather bag before you get really, really old simply by actually using skin creams. Now, you need to go check out Tish Hanley. I'm going to link to him down in the description below. My friend Aaron Marino started this company. I have been to the lab. I'm testing their products, and I can tell you guys, great company. The final area of your wardrobe that I want to talk about is your secondary accessories. These are accessories that you don't wear or use all the time. So we're talking about leather bags, portfolios, we're talking about sunglasses, we're talking about hats. You want to look at what you're going to be using the most, what you're going to get miles out of, and something that whenever you wear it, whenever you use it, it actually sends the signal you want to send and makes you look more professional. If you're up for interviews, you're an up-and-coming finance student. Guys, I think investing in a nice leather portfolio, having something that when you put it on the table sends the signal, I am prepared, I am here, and I'm going to do a great job for you. Now, leather bags going to be much harder to find at this price point, but it can be done. So what you want to look for is something maybe that's gently used, something that's already going on eBay at a thrift store, something that maybe someone in your family is looking to get rid of, they're not using it. I do think you could also find some items out there that are damaged, and if you learn basic repair, you can put rivets into a lot of this leather stuff. The point is, if you look, if you invest time, you notice how that's been a reoccurring theme, guys, you can still dress sharp. You can look like $1 million for about $100. All right, gents, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments. Great content, such as this free ebook on watches. Guys, if you haven't read this ebook, if you haven't downloaded it, make sure to grab it. This is something that we could actually sell, I think, on Amazon. There's so much great information in this free ebook. But when you go read that information, remember, did you notice that reoccurring theme? Educate yourself. Focus in on becoming very knowledgeable. Then you can spend the time and you will find amazing deals. And that's the key, gents. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.